Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 79. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to say, man, I just finished my morning workout, and if you guys have never tried working out in the mornings, give it a shot. See how it makes you feel for the rest of the day. Try it for 2 weeks. I mean, what's 2 weeks time? I feel amazing after I get my exercises done in the morning, so just wanted to share that with you guys. And if you have any feedback for me, I'd love to hear it as well. I'm always looking for those little life hacks that just make the day feel better, all right? So, hey, why don't we get right into these top 5 niches? First, let's announce this week's giveaway winners. So if this looks like your email address, keep an eye out for a message from me and I will be sending you your prizes. Congratulations. And we've got a new giveaway starting right now. You can enter it at the top of the description. There is a link. Also, while you're in the description, I've got a free 8-day print-on-demand mini course and a print-on-demand Facebook community. That's awesome. If you guys want to join, that would be awesome. All right, niche number 1. Now, this is always a tough time of year. So disclaimer, niche number 1's not blowing anybody's minds here, but it is the Thanksgiving niche, okay? There's so many cross niches. There's so many sub niches. We all know Thanksgiving's coming. Yeah, it's a little late to be posting Thanksgiving shirts, but niche number 1, these are pretty much the best sellers right now amidst the remaining Let's Go Brandon shirts, okay? But I know you're tired of hearing Let's Go Brandon as the top seller. By the way, there's been some discussion in the Facebook communities about is Amazon merch are they running slow right now? It seems like there's long processing times on new submissions, and maybe they're throttling some of the products in search results because people have seen their sales drop off. Honestly, man, there's no way for me to know. But again, this is why it's great to join the Facebook community, where you can find people kind of bouncing ideas off each other and coming to these similar conclusions. It does seem like maybe, and I don't know, my theory was that maybe it's the Let's Go Brandon shirts, because if you caught the top 5 niches over the past couple weeks, I was using Jungle Scout to project how many sales a day those shirts were doing, and it was absurd, the market share. Just the number of sales off of just the high end, on the high end. So maybe potentially merch got backed up due to the sales volume from that one niche, and it's, now that they're removing them, hopefully it'll just go back to normal, but that's just a theory I have. I don't really know for sure, but it certainly does feel like the algorithm is making it a little bit harder. I had a really low sales day this week of $100 in a day, which I know a lot of people would be happy with, but just given the trend of my daily sales, it was a really low day. And that was around the same time that people were talking about what's going on with the algorithm and whatnot. So anyways, back to the top 5 niches. So we have Thanksgiving as niche number 1. And you guys already knew that. If anything, whenever I design shirts, I'm always aiming for a funny slant. This shirt is one of the best sellers in the Thanksgiving niche. It is a Thanksgiving cat. So it's the turkey wearing a brown paper bag, disguising him as a cat. Again, maybe don't, enter the Thanksgiving niche, but be thinking about Christmas and putting these funny spins on it, like Christmas cat, right? I know that's two low-hanging fruits, but that's typically how you would approach the niche. You wouldn't just say Merry Christmas on a shirt and then get buried on page 2+. All right, niche number 2. Now this one is already selling pretty well, and I want to put this on your radar early. So this is the niche of Christmas plus teachers. Okay, we know that the teaching niche always generates a lot of sales. It's a great opportunity to cross niche. So here's a couple ideas for teacher or teaching plus Christmas, okay? The first shirt says, "Be nice to the teacher, Santa is watching." Next one, "The best way to spread Christmas cheer is teaching dance to everyone here." So obviously that word dance, you could just swap in and out with different teaching subjects. AutomatePOD, who I think is sponsoring this week's giveaway. That's a nice Chrome extension that can do all that for you, so you don't have to sit there and manually swap it in and out. The next shirt, Teacher Squad, and it's got a little reindeer with that plaid pattern that sells so well. The fourth one behind me, "My students are smart cookies." That's actually the one that popped up on my radar and made me go down this rabbit hole that led me to this niche. So you can see BSRs, 300,000, 100,000, 55,000. Behind me, 190,000. So there's sales in this niche. And there's lots of sub niches within this cross niche of the sub niche of Christmas, right? Christmas leads you to Christmas plus teaching, leads you to these different sub niches. And here you go from Flying Research. This is one of the best sellers, 89,000 BSR. It says, "My students are smart cookies." And it's got gingerbread men, snowflakes, candy canes, etc. Niche number 3. And this one is another Thanksgiving one. It's one that I don't think I'd seen in recent years. So I wanted to share it because obviously there's a lot of similar designs that are popular year over year. Of course, last year there were some new ones based on some rap song lyrics that were popular 1 year ago. There were quite a few new Thanksgiving shirts that sold extremely well. So people who had their eyes open to that new potential opportunity made, a killing last year. But anyways, this one's not anything that's related to 2021 specifically. I just don't remember seeing Jive Turkey shirts selling around Thanksgiving in the past, so I wanted to share that. Jive Turkey, and there's lots of different ways to go about designing them. I actually like the third one over there with like the really kind of distressed look, like it's almost like already worn off the shirt. BSRs 200,000, 600,000, 175,000, 280,000. Now, here's another tip, guys. The research tools are not perfect. They don't index every shirt on Amazon, okay? So when I try to find the Jive Turkey shirts on Flying Research, the lowest BSR one that they had indexed was 550,000 BSR. So you don't want to be over-reliant on these research tools because they're attempting to clone Amazon's catalog into their own database, which nobody can do, right? Like it's just Amazon's catalog's way too big, okay? So sometimes you can find these through doing your own digging on Amazon, where I use the search merch tool in conjunction with Flying Research, okay? I use them together. And anybody who's wondering what the heck I'm talking about, if you're still relatively new to print on demand, for $49, you can enroll in my print on demand niche research course that is included with my bigger courses. So you can either enroll in the big ones or just the small one. But for $49, it's not a bad idea because it'll teach you what you need to know to find these sort of opportunities that people may overlook if they only use the paid research tools like Flying Research, okay? And I'll put a link in the description if anybody wants to check it out. All right, niche number 4. This one, I don't know where this came from. That's why I'm sharing it. So it's got pretty good BSRs, and it says service human, do not pet. Emotional support human, do not pet. So it's basically those two things, like service human, do not pet, emotional support human, do not pet. Good BSRs. I mean, this is not necessarily a new niche, but I think there's opportunity in this niche. And, there's lots of ways you can approach this design too without having graphic design ability. You can just do a text-only design and, maybe switch out the fonts, use good contrast between font size. And I think you can make a good design in this niche. The BSRs are what drew me to it though. 100,000, 300,000, 200,000, and behind me 600,000. Of course, you can do a keyword search and evaluate the whole page. I'm just showing you one row. And this one right here from Flying Research, service human, do not pet, very simple design, black and white, simple graphics, silhouette of a dog paw going through a stop sign, you know what I mean? Like simple clip art that you can get on Google Images. And again, you're not actually stealing the image because you're actually going to edit the image, probably cut the dog paw out of the stop sign, do a color overlay. So you're making it your own. 86,000 BSR. So shirts like this too, guys, are the type of shirt that like see a bump in the fourth quarter, even though it doesn't have to be related to Thanksgiving or Christmas or Hanukkah. Okay, so like you see what I'm saying? Like these are the types of shirts. Think about like funny shirts that somebody may gift to somebody for Christmas. Like this is just a funny, gag gift shirt. Niche number 5. And this says, all right, so this is me. I picked one funny Christmas niche that I had never seen before, but think funny Christmas shirts, right? Like if you're going to go after the Christmas niche, which I know a lot of people are, again, like think outside the box, do your research, find little pockets of potential good, I don't know what to call it, like good selling niches, right? And that may require going to page 5 of search results. When you type in funny Christmas shirt, on page 5, you may find something that you've never seen before. You grab the primary keywords from that niche, pop it into the search merch tool, evaluate the whole first page. Now, you know what I mean? And sometimes you find another sub niche from there. This is one that I don't recall seeing in the past, but it says, if you jingle my bells, I'll give you a white Christmas. So a little bit vulgar, but it's pretty funny. And the sales are already there. We're in, halfway through November, and this is selling quite well. So 200,000 BSR, 400,000 BSR, 300,000 BSR, and then the sweatshirt behind me, making a pretty healthy royalty there at $31 price point, 30,000 BSR. Also, guys, this is probably the time of year where you want to start uploading to sweatshirts. I've never sold a lot of sweatshirts, but this is that time of year where sweatshirts sell. Ugly Christmas sweatshirt, that's the way to market it. And then, funny, ugly. Like if you guys have ever been to holiday parties, you typically wear a funny, ugly Christmas sweatshirt. Well, now's the time to make some sales. I would recommend pricing them at like $34.99, so you make a nice little healthy profit per sale. And me and Marielle have been working on like a whole batch of ugly Christmas sweaters that we are... Well, it sucks. There's a little bit of a manual component to it because I'm trying to make it like really nice. So I've been working on that like the past couple days, and we just kind of been bouncing ideas off each other, and we've got a good idea for what we're going to upload probably tomorrow. I think they'll be ready to be uploaded. So we'll see how. I'll report back and let you know next week or the week after if I'm seeing any sales on our ugly Christmas sweater batch idea. All right, from Flying Research, if you jingle my bells, I'll give you a white Christmas. This was the lowest BSR one that they had indexed. So again, another example of the paid research tool not having everything indexed. And it's not their fault. Amazon doesn't let you just use bots to crawl their catalog or use their API nonstop to clone their database. They would never let you do that because then they're just letting competitors steal their information. You know, information data is the new gold, they say, right? So the lowest BSR they had on Flying Research, 978,000. And clearly, there's shirts here with much lower BSRs. So again, don't be solely reliant on paid tools. Also, while I was doing research, I found this niche. It doesn't have the BSRs to justify it being a top niche, but it just kind of stood out to me as maybe one that has potential if you use the right keywords to get it in front of the right people. It's just single and ready to jingle. So again, cross-niching Christmas with being single. All right. And I don't know why I decided to share it. When I was looking at it, it stood out to me as one that I felt like had potential if you get it ranked on the right keywords. I know I already said that, but just thinking out loud here. All right, seller trends. These are shirts that had a significant jump in BSR recently. However, again, there's more Let's Go Brandon shirts. It doesn't mean that you're safe to sell Let's Go Brandon, so I would be careful. We've been seeing these shirts get removed, so I would stay away. But you see some Let's Go Brandon shirts here. You see some Thanksgiving shirts here. Some T-Rex Thanksgiving shirts, T-Rex Christmas shirts. You see the turkey shirt with the Happy Thanksgiving in the Friends font, which I would be very careful of and not do personally. Looking ahead, if you want to sell shirts related to seemingly random holidays, December 14th, 1 month out, is International Monkey Day. December 15th, Bill of Rights Day. December 16th, National Chocolate Covered Day. December 17th, National Maple Syrup Day. So we got two bangers, 16 and 17 for people with sweet tooths. December 18th, whoa, back-to-back days. December 18th, Baked Cookies Day. Okay. Bonus shirt, a shirt that I liked while I was doing my research. So I wanted to share this one. It says love, but it's a Christmas theme. The L is a stocking. The O is a dog's face. The V is like, what, a candy cane? And the E is kind of like a stitch of maybe some like Christmas present wrapping, something like that. But anyways, I like this because, guys, you can use this as a template and swap in not only different dogs, but you can swap in just anything as the O, as long as it looks something like some semblance like a O, right? As long as it's either square or something like that. So I just feel like this is a good shirt design because, man, there's just so much potential. That's why you can justify spending a lot of time making it look so good, because you can scale this out and enter so many different Christmas plus X niches. So I wanted to share that as the bonus shirt. And deleted designs brought to you by Merch Ninja. So here's a quick glimpse into some shirts that have been removed recently. All right, and just another reminder, do not sell. This is just me saying, because we see these shirts pop up in the bestsellers all the time, and yet they tend to get removed. You guys know the TV show Friends, probably one of the most popular TV shows of all time. And you know how they do the logo with the little colored dots in between? Yeah, don't do that. Like, it's just not worth it, because I feel like these shirts soak up a bunch of sales, and then one day they disappear. And then whoever was selling it is like, oh man, my account got banned. You know, it's like, what did I do wrong? Like, this is what you're doing wrong. All right, and before we wrap up, guys, another reminder to enter this week's giveaway at ryanhogue.com/giveaway to enter to win my print-on-demand mega pack. This week is sponsored by Flying Research, a great print-on-demand research tool for niche research. AutomatePOD, print-on-demand design creation automation. All-American Graphics, premium Premade graphics to help you with your designs. And Bubble Scout, my go-to Redbubble niche research and validation tool. Thank you to all the sponsors. They're all linked to in the description. Last but not least, of course, I wrote a full print-on-demand course walking you through how I do six-figure print-on-demand sales every single year. Happy to share my exact process with you. Nothing is held back. It includes the niche research course that I mentioned earlier. So, and it also includes a bunch of other stuff, by the way, including access to all the future content. So every time I make it better, you get access for free. You don't have to pay anything. So check that out. Link in the description, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Please like and subscribe, by the way, if you haven't done that already. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.